a stack of boxes showed up at my house, and because I've got a book launching in just about a month, I know what's inside. Let's take a look. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, pals of every description, here it is, the second edition of Journaling for Spiritual Growth. I published the first edition myself a little more than 2 years ago, and now Whitaker House has published the second edition. It's rare for a book to get a second edition, and it's also quite rare for a book that's been published independently to be picked up by a traditional publisher. And so I feel very encouraged by the fact that Whitaker House wanted to give this book a wider audience. Now, the first edition featured this incredible cover, an original work of art created by my cover artist, Tamara Zabuznoska. Whitaker decided that they wanted to take that art and give it a second life, a new take. And so they've taken elements from Tamara's original art to design the cover for the second edition. So we've got the journals here, digital or analog, whichever one you go for. We've got the tree of life growing out of it, bearing fruit. We've got the icons of the wheat ready for harvest, the fish in the fresh water that evokes the kind of vibrant life that comes when we seek spiritual growth, and the icon of the shining sun and the dove of the Spirit, because spiritual growth isn't something we force, it's something God gives and we participate in. Now, this is a second edition, which means that Whitaker gave the whole book another round of editing, a beautiful interior layout that includes some of the iconography. I've updated the book, making sure that all of the links and references are accurate. I've added a bunch of new resources that I've found since the book was originally published, and I've included a new chapter, a new essay called Silence for the Children of Noise. Because what I discovered in the 2 years since this book was published, that learning to sit in silence is actually one of the hardest parts of the process that I teach for people. And so I hope to address some of the concerns and fears and issues around that. Also, Whitaker's releasing this as an ebook, fully formatted, all linked and everything, as well as an audiobook, which I know some people have been asking for, and all of that is going to ship on August 5th. You can find it in all the book places, or more information at www.journalingforspiritualgrowth.com.